Hello, everyone. This is Wrestling Watcher, a YouTube channel that's about watching professional wrestling. And boy, was I wrong. I was wrong. I predicted a Jey Uso win in the King of the Ring. I thought Brock Lesnar would screw Oba Femi out of that, and you would set up the trilogy match between those two at SummerSlam, leaving Jey Uso to go after the WWE Championship at SummerSlam. I thought the storyline lended itself more towards that. I thought, if Cody Rhodes retained, you'd have Jey Uso against Cody. They have previous history. Jey Uso representing the bloodline. They were a tag team champions once. You could really play into that and make a big story. I thought, okay, if Sami Zayn won the title, which he did, different video for a different time, you'd have Jey Uso representing the bloodline against the honorary Uso and Sami Zayn, and you would have sort of this bloodline match at SummerSlam where there's a lot of story there you can tell. And if Gunther happened to leave his WWE Championship, well, you'd have the trilogy match, Jey Uso versus Gunther at SummerSlam. I thought the story lended itself to that. I was wrong. Dead wrong. Instead, we got Oba Femi as the King of the Ring. I suspect he will be choosing to face Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. They started the build-up to this at WrestleMania, where Oba Femi sort of called out the Tribal Chief in the post-show, and the Tribal Chief responded. Now, it's a difficult match to call because they're really wanting to push Oba Femi to the moon. And I've seen some people online suggest Oba Femi should just squash Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. Right? Just squash him, get a dominant win, and just leave as champion, solidifying his place in the main event. I don't hate that. I kind of think that's not going to happen because of other events and storyline going on, mainly what's going on with the MFTs, My Family Tree over on SmackDown. With Talia Tonga and Tonga Loa leaving the group, Solo Soa is kind of alone, so he might come crawling back to Roman Reigns. Or maybe the two that left, Tonga and Tala, might go to Roman Reigns. I suspect that Roman Reigns isn't going to lose that championship yet. There's far more fertile story ground to tell with this new bloodline version, this new sort of babyface Roman Reigns as champion version. Maybe Brock Lesnar screws Oba Femi at SummerSlam. Maybe so. Everyone keeps saying that they think SummerSlam is going to be Brock Lesnar's final match. Maybe that's not the case at all. Maybe we've thought that wrong. But I'm still going to go ahead and say that I'm going to predict a Roman Reigns win. But I was so dead wrong about Oba Femi winning this, right? I've seen a lot of people say if this was the outcome, why have Jey Uso in that spot? Why not have Javon and have a banger match where, Javon does everything he can, but Oba Femi's just too strong and he pulls out the win and it propels both superstars moving forward. I could see that. I could have saw that. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that potential matchup. But Oba Femi winning was a slight surprise, but now that I think about it in hindsight, they're pushing him to the moon as fast as I can and get some new main eventers made. So we'll see what happens. But I suspect Oba will challenge Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. But who do you guys think is going to win that match? Right now, I'm still going to say Roman. I think it's a little too soon for Oba Femi with the title, but look, that wouldn't be a surprise at all. As I said, they're pushing him to the moon. That's all for this one, guys. Thank you.